It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Kim Richards from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because there's a lot going on in her world. If you guys remember, she was going to release a tell-all memoir, and apparently the release was canceled. The book was not going to come out, and they announced this in March. Well, now plans have changed because Kim does plan on releasing this book, and it is going to have some very revealing, I guess, concepts and descriptions of not only her relationships, but other people's relationships, secrets behind the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, her dynamic with her sisters, and so much more. The book is going to be called The Whole Truth, The Reality of It All, and it's going to talk about how Kim had this sort of struggle within her journey on the Real Housewives. Apparently, and we saw this, guys, this isn't new to any of us, as she was navigating her life as a housewife, it seemed like she struggled with her sobriety a little bit more. It seemed like from what they're saying and what inside sources are saying is that the housewives and being on the show contributed to some of her relapses. Now, it wasn't just the addiction that she's talking about in her book. She's going to talk about some of the things that a lot of us have been wondering for the longest time. If you guys remember season 5, and now it's crazy because we're already on season 11, she was sitting across from Lisa Rinna, and she said, "You don't want me to reveal what I know about the husbands. Let's talk about the husbands." Now, everyone wanted to know, who is she talking about? Is she talking about Harry Hamlin? Is she talking about whose husband is she talking about? Well, apparently it was Harry Hamlin, and she has a lot to say. She's been holding a lot in, and this will all be coming out in the memoir. This is probably just this reason alone, a reason why a lot of people will be buying the book, because this has been hanging over our heads for the longest time. A lot of fans feel like Lisa Rinna comes on the show and she digs into everybody else's storylines, into their troubled past or into some of their infidelities. I mean, we saw it with Brandi Glanville. She was relentless. She wanted Brandi and Denise Richards to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Well, Brandi came on the show and she was willing to speak about her time, her intimate time that she allegedly had with Denise Richards, but Denise Richards was not expecting her to come on the show. So when Denise was confronted with this information, Denise was like, "Excuse me? This never happened." And Lisa Rinna was like, "It kind of looks like it happened because she has receipts." Denise was like, "Lisa, why don't you just let this go? You're supposed to be my friend for a long time." And she's like, "Well, you need to own it." And that's not something Denise wanted to do. Unless it didn't happen and Denise is right, then we have to give her that too, because we weren't in bed with Denise or Brandi, so we don't necessarily know what the hell happened. But at the end of the day, Lisa Rinna does have a good way of diving into everyone else's issues and storylines as opposed to revealing her own. It always happens this way. Even this season, she's talking about Amelia Gray, her daughter's relationship with Scott Disick, as opposed to anything that's going on within her own self. I mean, she is talking about her beauty launch for Lisa Rinna Beauty, but that's not really juicy enough to kind of maintain your spot. So Kim Richards is here to reveal it all, but that is not the only thing Kim Richards is revealing in this book. There's more. An insider revealed that at times the show seemed to make her addictions worse. Not only that, but the women are shaking in their boots right now. Well, they technically said heels, shaking in their heels right now because they don't know what Kim is going to put out there. They're saying that Kim has dirt on each and every cast member, and she knows things. We have to remember too, though, Kim Richards is sort of old Hollywood. She's been around since, she was a child. She's been in the game for that long. She's been in Beverly Hills for that long, even though she doesn't necessarily live in Beverly Hills now. She's ran in these social circles. She knows what's up. And it's a small world in the world of Beverly Hills. Not only that, let's not forget her sisters are Kyle Richards and Kathy Hilton. So if she doesn't know, Kathy Hilton knows. And even though she might talk in shorthand, it doesn't mean that it hasn't gotten back to Kim Richards. So what could she possibly have on everyone? Well, they're claiming she has stuff on Dorit. That could be financial stuff. They're saying that they have, or she has stuff on Lisa Rinna. I'm sure that's talking about the husband. They're talking about some of our former OGs, Adrienne Maloof, and even the queen of Beverly Hills. You guys know who I'm talking about. But not only the housewives, they're saying that not even Andy Cohen is off limits. Andy Cohen, what could she have on him? Oof, this is going to be very telling. They said that Kim knows who really hates who, all of the fake friendships amongst the women, and who sucks up to Andy Cohen the most. They also said that the book could destroy some very close relationships. Okay. They said that she knows dirt on Erica Jane, Denise Richards, Eileen Davidson, Brandy Glanville, LVP, Camille Grammer, Dorit Kemsley, and so much more. Now, as for her sisters, they said that Kim will be addressing the name calling, the ugly fights over booze, money, and the husbands. It's been speculated that Kathy Hilton and Kyle Richards didn't have a relationship for quite some time after her husband Maurizio started the agency, because what they said, and this is all alleged, we don't know this for a fact, but what they were alleging was that Maurizio, when he created the agency, that he took some of Rick Hilton's clients with him. So that kind of caused a rift within the family dynamic. And if this is true, I'm sure she's going to be writing about it. This is a it's either a very smart move to release this book, or it's a very silly move on Kyle Richards or Kim Richards' part to release this book. We have yet to see, but if she does talk about the sisters and drag their names through the mud, this could be very bad for Kim Richards. They said that she, Kim, and Kathy have done some horrible things to each other, and now she's bringing it all to light. They also added that their family, like most, has secrets, but most people's family, they're not famous, and usually their skeletons stay in the closet. That's not the case for this family. Now, on the publisher's site, the book is described as a soul-bearing confession of a woman revealing what it's like to be a show pony as a child star, a disposable object as a wife, a whipping post as a sister, and as a tabloid commodity and a celebrity. Now, again, guys, the book was canceled. The release of the book was canceled back in March, but now they're saying that the book will be released October 15th. So we'll just have to wait and see when it hits stands. I'm not sure yet when you can pre-order the book. I'm curious as to how many sales she'll get from the book. And this might even be a New York Times bestseller. Everyone, again, wants to know what the inside of this fortress of the Hilton and Richards sisters actually looks like, because they've done such a great job of keeping everything to themselves. And that's not going to be the case anymore. Everyone also wants to know the secrets behind the housewives. And that's why Brian Weiland's book has been super successful, because he was a producer and now he's exposing all of the money secrets, what it's like in the housewives world. He's saying that all of them are cheap. They only get $1,200 for the reunion dresses. They have to pay for their own glam. They actually only get flown coach unless they want to upgrade. He's revealing all of these secrets that kind of takes away from the excitement of what we think the housewives are, because when we watch, we think we're watching a bunch of wealthy women that have these over-the-top lavish lifestyles, and sure, some of them do, but a lot of them, from what he's saying, it seems like are smoke and mirrors. But I don't want to just give you guys my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about Kim Richards' new tell-all? Will you be buying it? Do you think she actually will talk about Lisa Rinna's husband, Harry Hamlin? And can she get sued for that? That makes me want, I mean, if she's bashing Harry Hamlin in the book, or it's something that's against his character and it's a secret that maybe he didn't want to come out, can he sue her and have the book stopped? Especially if this is all coming out and there's speculation that his name might be mentioned in the book before it's even released. Guys, so many questions to which I need so many answers. So if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell, because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.